Okay, yeah. Let's just continue with Yugiri here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. A new Ruby Tithe. That doesn't sound good. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of Fears and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide.
Imperials.
Great.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now! Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well.
Line, yeah? Zigzag line? Doesn't matter.
While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
And we shall, but before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me?
Of course.
Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight!
Soon enough, Lys. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
This looks too familiar, right? Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear we have cooler designs for these people. With me, Serenia, we must hurry. Okay, since we're stealthy, right? Let's join Yugiri and my ninja job. Sorry, bro, no time for the class quest. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Here, this is the shinobi's tools for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. By circumstances different, we could engage them directly, but for our villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them. For a shinobi such as you, this should prove no challenge. Nevertheless, practice is in order. There, the soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If a dart finds its mark, we should fall within moments. We had a similar quest during the Kojin thingy, Kojin Beast Tribe quest. Here? Good night. Not targeting, not targeting, just spotting, but the same minigame. Well done, my friend. Now give me a map. There's a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Why not? I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. Okay. Good night. Lucky for you, you didn't fall into the water. The last Imperial soldier crumbles to the ground asleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. Excellent work, Serenia. They appear to be none the wiser. Villagers are being held in the castrum to the south, Fluminis. Once it was the base of operations of the Garlean occupation until 10 or so years ago when they relocated to Doman Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. I spied 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. Slumber. No one appears to be forthcoming. Fine work, Serenia. Oboro would be proud. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. So, the yarn from the other villagers are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention. Shortly you all will be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'll take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion, therefore you bear responsibility for its repairs. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. If you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rebel. I am needed at the castle. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they're taken to the other facility, it will be too late. If you're to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Agreed. Then let us be about it. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castle without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for others approaching from the north until you hear the signal. Another sniping exercise? For a mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yugiri is waiting. Okay. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of you outside? Clear. That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not wake soon, however, the others are too close to the villages. Incapacitating them as I did these ones is far too tricky. Unfortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a change of a guard is in order. You have your pick of uniforms. They shall not protest. You look a little too small. You're too large. I guess it's you. More or less your size, probably. Serenia's pretty small. You have chosen one to your liking? Excellent. I shall hide these ones where none will find them. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms, in case the item in your possession are not your liking. Okay. Of course, have you heard helmet? Seems that would be the most obvious thing, you know? But I guess not. Bottomless burlap sack. This Kabuko and Teko should match the Uvagi and Akama and Choka in your possession. And with that, you have a full set. I'm sure that once you change, it would seem as though it was bespoke. You will need to give a soldier guarding the village a proper Imperial salute. To complete the deception, convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to deal with them. Okay. Leave me in peace. Come on. I'm so bad at this right now. Because I have no equipment. Because no starts. Let me guess, hangover. I've been there, woke up once after a late night drinking and didn't find my Kabuto until days later. You don't want to know what it was filled with, let me tell you. Alright. Training of a guard, huh? About bloody time. Just looking at these arms is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining, might, but I thought the others would have begun longer. Can I sneak past the gods on the other side, perhaps? This one shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there's no more soldiers to trouble us. You can dispose of that accursed uniform too. It's time to guide the villagers to freedom. But I don't throw it away.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything...
So broken, they don't even dare to hope. It could be different. Apologies, Serenia. I was lost in thought. Maybe they have a right of it. Maybe we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I believe, I have to believe, that in their heart of hearts they still... Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers as they wake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall recent events. We suspect they fell asleep at their post and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It's not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of villages. Tend to the last two I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Never. Is that you? So let's see how that works with real equipment. A little better.
Forgive me for making you search.
No problem.
It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
I know. We met your parents.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father. They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kayan and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them and Doma. But in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me?
No.
He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger."
That sounds nice.
Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
It will not always be so.
So I pray, and thus do I labor to see a new day dawn, regardless of my misgivings. When all is said and done, we can but carry on, together.
Together.
An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
Okay. But I think I end this episode here, and we start next time in the House of Affairs. Until then, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.